Hi there, good morning. It is yet another wonderful moment to have you on the screens of GH Police Television. It is 13th May 2026, and we are smack in the middle of the week. It is Ham Day Wednesday, and welcome to Safe Start Show on GH Police Television, your ultimate morning companion for a secure and vibrant day ahead. I'm Sergeant Yaoboa Itibuatin, your host, bringing you the pulse of safety live from the National Police Headquarters. This show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, on X. Let's get mutually active. Let's get dialogic. Send us your observations, your questions, your thoughts, your comments, and we'll do well and read them out to you again. We are also available on the digital satellite television channel 362. Joining me this morning, as usual, as my co-host is a senior colleague of mine, the Metalson policewoman, Chief Inspector Priscilla Pepra Nkuma. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning, Sergeant Boite Watson.
You are welcome back.
Thank you so much. It's good to be back.
Yeah,
yes.
You know, last week and then I think on Monday,
yes,
most of our viewers on Facebook were asking of where's Chief Priscilla? Where's Chief Priscilla? So especially Raymond, Dakota Range Rover.
Yes, Raymond.
Chief Priscilla is back.
Yes, yeah. I'm back.
I hope you're fine.
Yes, I am well. I trust you are too.
Oh, we're also excellent. You know,
great.
We are grateful for the gift of life.
It's midweek.
Yes, you know.
I'm sure you are gearing
gradually,
towards the
weekend. You know, we are preparing towards Friday and so.
As your weekends, you don't joke with them
not at all. Chief, you know, yeah, you know that is where a lot of things happen. You understand?
I know, right?
Yeah. So once you have the assurance that you're not going to be, you know, tied with another load of work,
well,
and then
you
have your
cannot
free
tell.
time. Yes. This is why we are hoping that we'll have the free time to relax and unwind.
I pray so too.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we are ready to kickstart your day safely as we usually do. So if you are planning for your weekend, if you are thinking of how to navigate your way around because of the heavy traffic congestion you are anticipating on our roads, we've got you covered. We're starting off with our traffic updates as our first segment on the show today, where my colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahima will be bringing us live traffic updates within a particular area in Accra. And then we'll add it up with police today, where our very own colleagues in the office, Policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago, and then Sergeant Felix Kwekudia will be doing us those honors as well. We'll also be switching over to the police hospital to bring you your essential health tips, where our medical expert will be bringing us a comprehensive presentation of a particular subject that is so vital to your health. We also got a big conversation today on the show, where we'll be featuring the director at the Forensic Science Laboratory of the CID headquarters. This is a wonderful department, Chief Priscilla, in the Ghana Police Service setup.
Yes,
but then unfortunately, people do not know what they do.
Yes.
And so today we're going to give them the platform to tell the whole world what the Forensic Science Lab represents. You know, the behind the scenes that we do in terms of evidence gathering for prosecution in court and all of that, they are behind it.
Yes, they're a vital part of our criminal procedure.
Exactly.
And so if we need to gather evidence, especially in forensics, that is where we fall on. And like you said, a lot of people are not aware that we have such an edifice.
Sure.
It's a wonderful place. They do all of the science things that you know of. They do DNA.
Exactly.
Yes.
So Ghanaians are going to have a mind-blowing discussion on this platform where
they're able to detect handwriting, and then document
everything
detection
forensic,
and then all of that. It's a great edifice.
Exactly.
I've had opportunity to visit them a few times, and a lot of those times that I've been there, the environment alone is so serene.
Serene. I say nothing is ongoing.
Yes.
But then they are working behind the scenes to ensure that we have a fruitful prosecution in court. And so we'll be joined by the director when it is time for us to have that big conversation on the platform. And then again, we'll be bringing you your birthday wishes, where police officers and their loved ones who are still celebrating their birthdays in the month of May will have time and then, share in this remarkable journey of theirs on this platform. And there's a number on your screens if you know you're a police officer or have any loved one you want us to share in their excitement by way of celebrating them on their birthday. Please do well and then send us your picture, your messages at least a day before the set day, and then we'll do the honors of, celebrating with you. And so we are ready to kickstart the show, but before that, we are going for our first break. When we come back, we'll keep up the momentum. Remember that a safe start leads to a great day. Stay on, we'll be right back. You're welcome back from that break, and thanks for staying with us. It is still Safe Starts on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. And so we are diving in right with our traffic updates. And as I mentioned earlier, my colleague, Sergeant Yusuf Brahima, is ready to give us what really transpired during his visit this morning earlier at the National Theatre Traffic Intersection to give us or provide us details on the traffic situation on that particular stretch. Good morning, Brahima.
Good morning, big man.
I hope you're fine.
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm also fantastic. Today is Wednesday, you know. Gradually, we are edging closer to the weekend.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, tomorrow is my birthday too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, but even if you tell us it's your birthday, you're not going to do anything extraordinary. So we only have to wish you, Chief Presla.
Yes.
Brahma
You see,
deceived us on this platform.
that is why you were happy that Chief Presla is back.
Exactly. You know,
he's
right?
the only one who supports
Support
you.
Oh, no.
Understand? Even when you are on the
Unless,
wrong
of course,
side,
you are proving us
he'll
wrong
be
this time
supporting
around.
you.
Are you ready to prove us
He
wrong?
wants to
Why
prove
not?
us wrong.
Anyway,
Sure.
Don't worry.
We'll
So
give you the
tomorrow
benefit of
we'll
the
be coming
doubt.
for the
right?
party.
Don't worry.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
So please
We'll
send
be
us the
coming for the
location and all of that
party.
tomorrow.
I'll send you the location.
Oh,
Brahma, if
Don't
you come
worry.
back on Friday.
Oh, bro.
you see,
Relax,
we have free food ambassadors here,
All right.
so
Sergeant John Amano Sawe is
yes.
there. And then Elias. All right.
Don't worry, I'll surprise you.
I've heard you.
All right. So good morning and welcome to today's traffic update on your Safe Start show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahima. So today we are going to give you a traffic update from the National Theatre Traffic Intersection. But before that, let's let you know the situation around the National Police Headquarters. So from Dankwa Circle to the Ghana National Fire Service, there's normal traffic flow there, but officers have still been deployed to ensure that you move around without any issues. And also from the fire service traffic light to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, there's also a free flow of traffic, but officers have still been deployed there to coordinate affairs and ensure that you move around without any major issues. So just as my brother said, we are just returning from the National Theatre Traffic Intersection where we captured the traffic situation there. So producer, can you let us show viewers exactly what is happening there? So just as you can see on your screen, this is the situation from Tema Station towards the National Theatre Traffic Intersection, getting to the AU roundabout and all that. Just as you can see on your screens, there's free flow of traffic there. So you wouldn't have any issues if that is the stretch that you are using this morning. This one is also from the AU Circle to the National Theatre traffic light this morning. We are really not expecting the situation to change any much since there's no unusual occurrence at that intersection. And then also from the National Theatre also towards Ministries as well. I mean, there's no much trouble for you this morning if that is the stretch you are using. So all the way towards Movenpick and all that, there's free flow of traffic, just as you can see on your screens. And then also from the National Theatre, if you are moving to Ministries or wherever you are finding your way around, going to the stadium and all that, just as you can see, there's free flow of traffic and you wouldn't have any much trouble from there as well. And also from the Ministries towards the National Theatre, in case you want to even go to TUC or you are turning on your left to Movenpick to Accra Central and all that, just as you can see on your screens, there's free flow of traffic there all the way towards TUC. You wouldn't have any much trouble if that is the stretch that you want to use this morning. So if you have any business doing around the National Theatre to Ministries and all that, and even if you are from TUC and then you are coming to the National Theatre Traffic Intersection this morning, just as you can see the video, the footage on your screen, there's no much trouble at all for you there. You find your way through the traffic intersection without any much trouble. If you want to turn left to the AU roundabout, or you want to go straight to the Ministries that is around the National Theatre towards the Ministries, you wouldn't have any issues at all. There's free flow of traffic around the National Theatre Traffic Intersection this morning. So ideally, if you have any business being around there, do not worry. Go about there and get your business done. You wouldn't have any issue doing that. Just as you can see, there's no traffic, piled up at the said intersection this morning. There's free flow of traffic, so you wouldn't have any major issue there if you have any business doing around the National Theatre traffic light, which is under the jurisdiction of ASP Mr. Wallace Kuve, who is the divisional commander of the MTTD at Ministries, just as you can see on your screen. So that is the situation around the National Theatre traffic light intersection this morning. If you have any business doing around there, do not worry. You can go around your duties and have your business done without any much trouble. Just as you saw in the footage, we are not expecting the situation to change any much getting into the days and then affecting all the day around. I am not sure there will be any much change in the traffic situation since there is no unusual occurrence. But whenever there's any unusual occurrence, I'm sure that will update you as well on that so that you know exactly what to do around the National Theatre traffic light intersection. So this is all for today's traffic update on your Safe Start show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahima. I hand it over to my brother Sergeant Yabote Boateng. But then before I go, a very belated birthday to General Constable Felicia Jan, PW Constable Felicia Jan of the Accra Central MTTD Investigation Office. Yesterday was your birthday, and then tomorrow will also be my birthday. But yesterday, because you did not share any cake, don't expect cake tomorrow. Just because, you know, my brother Yabote has taught me that an eye for an eye. So,
the mosaic.
If you want to pay the woman back in her own coin, don't please use me as a reference.
Because you taught me how to pay evil. But so Felicia Jan, PW Constable Felicia Jan, because of Sergeant Yabote Boateng, just as you didn't give me anything yesterday, don't expect anything also tomorrow.
Wow.
And then also, I nearly ran into trouble on Monday.
Oh, really?
Because when first Sunday was Mother's Day, right?
Yeah, sure.
And then when I came, you brought this trouble for me because you were mentioning your mother's name and all that.
Yeah.
When I went to the house, there was trouble. So even though the Mother's Day is gone, I want to wish my mother a happy Mother's Day.
No, but you know, when you are given the opportunity, you wish your landlady
her birthday. That was her birthday.
Okay, right.
Yes, that was her birthday. So happy Mother's Day to my wife, Mma Habiba. Today I've given it to you, so I hope I wouldn't have any much trouble when I return from the house. So Saturday, Yabote Boateng, over to you.
All right,
and then tomorrow is my birthday. Don't worry, I'll
so
surprise you.
we'll just wish you happy birthday in advance, and then we expect that.
Thank you.
Since you have promised that you're going to send
us. Of course, I'll surprise you. I know what you like, so don't worry.
All right. So, bro, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you, bro.
GH Police Television.
Thank you very much.
Yes, may Allah bless you.
Long life, Godspeed in all.
But then we'll celebrate you proper tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. So that is all with our traffic updates from our colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahima telling us what is really transpiring this morning at the National Theatre traffic intersection. And so if you are applying that stretch, please be mindful and be guided in that accord. Now, it is not time for us to serve you with the police today. I've mentioned that our colleagues are already seated with us in the studios. Policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago and then Sergeant Felix Kwekudua. But before we bring you a breaker and then finally serve you with police today, let me send this big shout outs to Chief Inspector David Tete. You are a chef at the police headquarters cafeteria. We have been reliably informed that you are always tuned in, watching us live on GH Police Television. And so this morning we are sending this big shout outs to you, Chief Inspector David Tete. You are a chef at the police headquarters cafeteria. Let's enjoy this break, and when you come back, it will be time for Police Today.
Right, you're welcome back to the studios of GH Police TV. This is still Safe Start on GH Police TV, and we are on Police Today. But before we do that, remember that we are streaming live on our streaming platforms. You're on Facebook and we are on YouTube. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362. Again, if you're a police officer or you know any police officer whose birthday is today, or anybody in the security services whose birthday is today or any other day, then do well to send them to us on a dedicated WhatsApp number 024-622-6064. 024-622-6064. Do well to blow your celebrations for you. We are here to serve you, and so send in your messages. Again, if you have any comments, any observations, do send them through our socials, and we'll do well to read them. And then you want to join the conversation, and so your questions will be read and answered for you when our experts come on the show. Now we are joined in the studios by our colleagues from the Public Affairs Directorate, Policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago to my far right, and Sergeant Felix Kwekudua. You're welcome to the studio, lady and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I believe you had a very good night's sleep.
Oh, yes, I am fine, and I believe you are equally
yes,
fine.
I am. Brago, are you fine?
I'm very, very fine.
I can see from your face. It's good to be back.
Yes, it's good to have you back.
Okay, all right, Sergeant Felix, let's go.
Right, let's dive in straight to our first story for today. Police arrest 2 suspected robbers wanted for highway and street robberies in Bolgatanga. The Ghana Police Service has arrested 2 suspected robbers believed to be involved in a series of armed robberies within the Bolgatanga metropolis and along the Bolgatanga-Wale highway. The suspects, identified as Moses Akungo, also known as Mosby, and Jacob Akugre, also known as Wizzy, were arrested on 9th May 2026 in Kumasi by a team from the CID Headquarters Operations Unit following weeks of intelligence gathering and surveillance operations in Bolgatanga and Wale. Preliminary investigations indicate that the suspects were part of a robbery gang armed with 2 AK-47 rifles and pistols operating within the Upper East and Northeast regions. The gang is believed to have robbed several persons of cash, motorbikes and mobile phones on streets and highways, with some of the incidents resulting in deaths. During interrogation, the suspects admitted to their involvement in several robbery activities and identified the alleged gang leader as Isaka, with another accomplice named Arafat, both currently at large. Police are currently pursuing leads to arrest the remaining suspects, including some persons believed to be supplying the gang with weapons for their criminal activities. The 2 suspects are currently in police custody, assisting investigations, while efforts continue to retrieve stolen items and identify other accomplices linked to the robberies.
Yade yani hremu ewo atifi mantamu Bolgatanga ehona post edwumako no achi enipa mienu a yesusu se eye adwutwasem ene mpatamu kronobo a ekoso ewo Bolgatanga Wale kwantimpon so ene Bolgatanga mpatamu no womo edi emu akotene emnanti a yachi womo edi ene Moses Akogwa ne ahotedin edi Mosby ene Jacob Akugri ono so na hotel edin ene Wizzy emrantie posifo a womo edi nimde entete edi dwuma a womo efri posi nhwehwemu bia ewo posi atena ekese mu ha ena edi nimde entete egu akwan mu na enam so ema ewo kotoni mabosome ne da etoso enkono ewo afe mpemienu ne edunu nsiemu no womo eche emrantie yi ewo Kumase posi nhwehwemu ada no edise emrantie womo eka adwutwafo ku a womo edi AK-47 choibi eni etutia ebokro no ewo Upper East eni North East mpatamu na ewo womo kro no bonimu no womo eje omanfo sika moto eni mobile phone edi free womo ho ewo akwantempon eni mpatamu ahodo a ewo Bolgatanga no emu na enam womo ne yeye so enipa bi afamu edi ahwe womo enkwan emrantie posi etoto womo ano no womo agitu mu se eye adwutwasem awodo a akoso Bolgatanga ene ne mpatamu no womo edi emu akotene na womo panyina womo ene no edi dwuma ne din edi Isaka ene fofa waka ho ono so ne din ene Arafat womo eka ho na womo edi sa dwuma no Isaka ene Arafati prempren womo ede womo ho akanwura na emom posi adwumakuo no ede nhyehye egu akwanmu a yede ehwehwe womo ache womo ene nipakuo bi so a nhwehwemu ada na edi se womo ena edi etuo ne ema womo edidi womo adwuma emam tembienu a posi ache womo ewo posi akache a yede womo efa nhwehwemu mu na yede womo akọ asenibia ama emra no ene womo di na emom posi adwumakuo no egu so a ehwehwe eye abrante Arafat ene abrante Isaka na yache womo ede womo afa emra ekwan so.
Police arrest 3 suspects for lawful possession of narcotics and attempted 100,000 Ghana cedis bribery. The Eastern Regional Police Command has arrested 3 suspects following an intelligence-led operation that resulted in the seizure of 6,400 parcels of suspected Indian hemp and foil of 100,000 Ghana cedis bribery attempt. On 10th May 2026, the Regional Police Intelligence Department acted on a tip-off regarding narcotics stored in Akosombo, Bunya. During a surveillance operation near Krobo Girls Senior High School, officers intercepted a Hyundai Rhino truck with registration number GR5724-15 and tracked it to a secluded location near Etua Government Hospital. Police intervened as suspects were transferring sacks from the Hyundai truck into a Howo Honda tipper truck with registration number GN 7948-21. Although the initial group fled into the bush, police secured both vehicles and the cargo. Shortly after the seizure, suspect Solomon Tete, a 39-year-old welder and resident of Itua, approached the officers claiming ownership of the vehicles and the illegal consignment, which he stated was bound for Nigeria. In an attempt to compromise the investigation, suspect Solomon Tete offered the officers a bribe of 100,000 Ghana cedis. Police personnel feigned interest to secure evidence of the bribery. The suspect transferred 90,000 Ghana cedis via mobile money and provided 10,000 Ghana cedis in cash. Upon receipt of the funds, backup from the Regional Counter-Terrorism Unit and Dumasi Police moved in to arrest suspect Solomon Tete. Two additional accomplices, Joshua Nati and Te Nati, were later arrested after surfacing at the regional headquarters. The suspects and all exhibits have been handed over to the Regional Criminal Investigations Department for further processing and investigation. The Ghana Police Service reiterates its commitment to integrity and the relentless pursuit of drug trafficking syndicates within the region. Statement signed by Chief Inspector Bridget Opoku, Public Affairs, Eastern Region.
Posi adwumakwa ewo apoya mantamu achi nipa miensa yesusu se womo edu akotene ewo nubone ho dwumamu na amra posi achi nipa yi womo epese womo ede adamudi a esom Ghana sika sidi impim oha emma posi na posi namso emfa enja womo nipa miensan posi edi nimde ntete egu akwanmu na eno enenam so ema womo eche womo egi nubone ane dodo esom parcel impimsia ene ahanan edi efri womo enchen asam no enchemu ene se ewo kotoni mabosome ne da etoso edu ewo afi impimienu ene aduonu nsiemu no eye apoye mantamu intelligence department no enya amanebo efa inobone a enipa bi edi esi ewo akosombo bonya posi edi nimde ntete egu ekwanmu na eno ena enam so ema yehunu ti ase na ma eye Hyundai Rando Tracker na shenso die ene GR 5724-15 ewo biaya eben eye Krobo Girls Senior High School na yedi ti ase na mi ntete edi kopie biaya eben atua Government Hospital. Amra posi kodru biaye ho no mrantie yi ehu posi ape na womu edwane ye na mom amra posi kodru no na yade amrantie womu eyi inuboni edi afri eye Hyundai Rando Track nim ede egu ho zone da tipa tracker ne ashanso de eye JN 7948-21 emu nipa koi ehunu posi no sede amanebo sitie no omo ede womo ho ekanwura eno nti ema posi efa enubone no ene tiase nam no ede ba post station eno echi no abrantia ni din ede Solomon Tete a wadi infie aduasan kono na woye roda ofri achia eba posi ho ebe kire mu se tiase nam no ene emu niema no eye ne dia na eyade ana eniema no eni ekire Nigeria na eno ena abrantie ekire se obema posi fo no sidi impem oha na omo enja asem no ene tiase nam no emu ema no enka amuno mu hwa ena abrantie esende mobile money a esom Ghana sika impem ediokono ede ema posi fo no na osanso ede sidi impem dua eye sika mono epeso posi for no ensa ka sika no ape na womo efre Regional Counter Terrorism Unit no eni Odumasi posi se womo embra na womo emefa abrantie Solomon Tete na eno na posi for iba ya womo edechire abrantie posi eche abrantie no we no emrantie mienu enso a womo edin eni Joshua Nate eni Te Nate enso eba posi ho ewo asem kro na ho na eno na posi eche womo enso emrantie miensen enubone eni tiase nam no ni nyina ewo posi si adia ewo eye epoya mantem ho a womo eye eho ehwehwemu na mrantie soso womo edi adanse ewo asem no eho posi adwumako no ese omanfo se said ye to your home as he was say ye betu indubone ene eho dwuma edi ase e wo man mu ene yen patemu no sa pepepe ena ye be nti ye sra omanfo se wo ho bibi sa se ekoso onim nipa bia ne dwuma wodie e wo patemu ho eno no a bo modern na yi post adwumako no asotri na yen pe entem so na yen fa enso sa ensem no ano.
Wow. That's a good one there. Yeah. I think on this note, we have to commend the men and women of the Upper East Regional Police Command for that operation that has led to the arrest of these 2 highway robbers. I understand they are on the police radar.
For some time now.
Yes. So it means that you may not have been arrested now, but you should very well know that the police will catch up with you.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we have our eyes and we have tabs on you. So everywhere you are, we will be looking for you. Yes, Felix, let's have your take on the stories we've read.
So first of all, I would like to talk about the story from the Eastern region. I think this is a major breakthrough.
Sure.
And the officers involved must be commended for remaining professional throughout the whole operation. I mean, it is very encouraging to see that these officers refuse to be compromised and use the situation to secure evidence. So I think the effort by the Eastern Regional Police Command in dealing with the drug trafficking situation and the attempted bribery is very commendable.
That is correct. That is correct. I think I also want to commend them as well, the men and women of the Eastern Regional Police Command for this arrest. And then also, you want to bribe a policeman. Please, I think from time to time we should be playing the IG's video that says that you cannot bribe today's policeman. And so you want to deal in narcotic, and then you want to bribe a police person with 100,000 Ghana cedis. You have no idea that even the bribe that you are giving to them is also an offense.
Exactly.
And so let's try very well to stay clear from crime, okay? So that you don't even have to commit another crime by bribing the policeman to make him shut up. Yes, Policeman Sergeant Benita Bravo, let's hear you, please.
Medasi Chief Prisla. Chese, me kan akasa e di afa Bogatanga. Eye akwamukasema ekoso no asemo ya yakase nipa bi ade akwamukasema si womoni so ene titiri importamu krono bono chief say e ade bi ato da hu se dia esitie womo eba sekan ene ebi kwa the screwdriver esi so de dende na ono a wono eba beje wo ho ade no owi a wasan epra na wuti anye ekura wasan ede atwa na nanu monse do na eyade amrante no ebi ede esi omo nso a saa nipaku yankasa ya che omo eyade omo din ada posi ya hwehwe eye nipa ya hwehwe omo no omo eda sopa ache yie na eno na omo eto adede aposi etimi ache omo na afoforo mi no omo Arafat ne Isaka omo de omo nim so omo dwane ne de ene dwane do mbe dwane ne mo ahaya na de amane bo no besan beso afoforo se ya che omo na ye hwe eye ndubone hu dwumadi a ewo epoye mantem aposi fo no omo ayade pa ayade omo abo adwumade eche se mutimi edi nimde entete egu akwan mu na omo ehu tiase nam no omo ampre wo mo ho omo di eche kakra na omo ekokoto omo dwuma omo die na omo echi wiye no enipa dasani oman ba Ghana ni man bapa ede eye Ghana sika sidimpim du yete for sidimpim du ne 100,000 Ghana cedis say posi enje na onjai asem no e ma no nka na de hwenu bone dodua na ewo eye tiase na ye etwagu say ye nja maw na wonfa nko Nigeria na aso Nigeria for no mo de ombenom no omonye enipa na say enubone no hunsunsanso no ebi enka wo ma na e ya de aposi for no dwuma omudie no Oma ya de pa na emom nipa je na agin se otua adamude ne de odi betu ne ho fo pa
oni mo ho bi odi betu ne ho fo nko fa ne keke now he knows something about it but I'm sure as investigations have commenced into the matter they will be able to get to the root cause and anybody at all who is involved in this whether you're on the run whether you are hiding anywhere the police will catch up with you. That one, you know the police for these things. So,
yan pattern mo ahodo no enipa bi wo pattern mo ni ma omonim dwumadi na ekoso no say am say ehu ene esuro nti omontimi enka na enubone no say wo de wa anum bi na mom nipa ne nom kra wo pattern mo na wotira nyeye na etwam wo mpromachi na wo hu ya wo sunsun sanso e ba osokra no ano ode nchen de ono ankasa no me nti yesra omanfo na ye pamochew ya bom kokko se aso mpatamu obro no so woni mo bia sa adwuma no na wodi a memfa enhye wo ho bo modern na yi post adwuma ko ne nkra bata eben wo asotire se kwaba se bia wusuro se be te se wo na wabete wo moto a frɛ posi ɛwɔ ya homa trofo ahodo ne so 1911855 ana 112 na wo de bo amane na kyerɛ baabi kro pote na be wan se posi ya wo ho na ya bedi yedwuma ɛwɔ ho.
Yes. Thank you so much, Policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago and Sergeant Felix Kwekudia, for coming our way with Police Today. Thank you. Yes, viewers, that was Police Today, bringing you stories in police cycles in the last 24 hours. And I'm sure you've heard. So we want to commend the men and women of the Upper East Regional Police Command as well as the Eastern Regional Police Command for the sterling performance in bringing us these arrests, which we are going to deal with, and then bring them before the law so that the law will deal with them the way it should be. We thank you for Police Today and coming through for us. Viewers would like to turn quickly. When we come back, we'll continue with the rest of the program. Do stay tuned in and don't go away.
So it is now time for us to bring you your essential health tips on the Safe Start Show. And this morning, we have the Raleigh DSP Theodora Nchuwa, who is the head of the physiotherapy unit at the police hospital. She's going to talk about waist trainer usage and its effects. Let's enjoy this. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Health Tips on Safe Start on Ghana Police TV. I'm Deputy Superintendent of Police Theodora Nchuwa. Today's topic might shake some tables. Waist trainers, are they helping you achieve that snatched waist, or are they quietly harming you? Let's talk about it. Waist trainers are seen everywhere, on social media, in the gym, and even under our everyday outfits. Today we are coming to look at what impact they are having on our body. First, let's look at what waist trainers do. Waist trainers are tight compression garments that are designed to compress your midsection so as to give an appearance, I'm repeating that, an appearance of a slimmer waist. So when you wear them, your waist instantly looks slimmer. But that change is temporal, that's the truth. Waist trainers do not burn fats, they do not reshape bones, neither do they contribute to any permanent weight loss. What they are really doing is constantly applying pressure to your abdomen, and that is where the concern is. Now let's look at the risks. Number one is breathing problems. Because they are constantly compressing your ribs are not able to expand fully, so you are not able to take in effective deep breath. Number two, pressure on internal organs. So your stomach, intestines, and even your diaphragm are being compressed, and this can lead to discomfort, sometimes even acid reflux and digestive issues. Another risk is weak core muscles. Instead of your core muscles doing its work, the waist trainer will be doing that work, and over time your core muscles can become weaker, and if you have back pain, the back pain can even become worse. Number four, posture problems. In some cases, people think that it makes them sit upright. Yes, but you can become dependent on it, and that can eventually lead to posture problems. Now, let's be fair. Are there any benefits? When you wear waist trainers, it can support you so that you sit upright. Also, if you want to wear clothes such as bodycon, and you have a very funny stomach, you can put on the waist trainer and it can give you that perfect shape. But it is not correcting that shape. When you take the waist trainer off, your stomach will still be what it is. So now, what is the better option? Well, if you want a healthier, stronger waist, you have to first engage in core strengthening exercises. You also have to maintain a healthy weight. You can't be eating anything and become obese and expect that you will have a very slim waist. Also, you should stay active and also work on your posture naturally. So you can exercise and work on your posture naturally. Because our bodies are designed to be strengthened, but not forced or squeezed into shape. Now, to my question again, are they harmful or helpful? They can be dangerous when you wear it often. When you rely so much on it, wearing it often, it can be very dangerous because it will constantly compress your internal organs. But they can also help with shaping. So the helpful parts, when you want to look good in an attire, they can also help with it. Now let me say this. If you want to look good, please work on your body and do not rely on waist trainers. I'm Deputy Superintendent of Police Theodora Nchiwa. See you next time.
Wow, you're welcome back. This is still Safe Start on GH Police TV. Today, we went to the police hospital and we went to listen to Deputy Superintendent of Police, Madam Theodora Nchiwa. She was talking to us about waist trainers, its usage, and its effects. As women, I am sure that not everybody, but I'm sure majority of the women have thought of or actually used waist trainers. Today, you have heard her. She says that once in a while you can rely on it to give you that hourglass shape that you want in that dress, that figure hugging dress, that bodycon, that dress you've been fancying, but it's a bit smaller on you. But you'll have to rely on waist trainers to make you look good in it. Once in a while, yes. But if you make it a habit of everyday wearing, it's going to have effects on your body. I've learned so much from it. I think this week I've chanced on some videos also talking about the use of waist trainers. I see a lot of women relying on this. They cannot go out without it.
Yeah, you know, the rate at which some women or most women are so addicted to the usage of waist trainers is indeed the grounds, or is giving us the grounds for us to talk about it, you know, for them to be aware of its rippling effect. You know, DSP Nchiwa said that if you want to have that perfect shape of yours, you must be mindful of what you eat and you exercise. And so this message is meant for our women to consume, you know. And so those of us who are so tuned to the fact of having waist trainers, even if you are going to take your bath, you must just put on a waist trainer before you take it's bath.
you see, there is another trend. I'm sure one of these days we'll have Madam Nchiwa talk about that too. Women on their special days, their engagements, their weddings, they wear this tight corseted dresses. And sometimes you can see from their faces that they are uncomfortable.
There was a video I watched on TikTok where a bride was getting married and she was unable to even breathe. It was so evident that she was struggling with her breath because of her corset or something.
It's your big day, please. Be comfortable, relax. You can wear that dress, but at least let them make it a bit in such a way that you can freely. Even sitting as a problem.
It's a difficulty
you can
for them,
see some of them struggling to breathe.
She was so stiff and she was struggling to breathe and all. I was like, who is even forcing you? I mean, you know.
It's for the cameras.
Yes, they should stop drinking late and then eating this late Indomie and all of that. You know, those are the things that contribute to this big tummy and all of that. And when you are moving out and you put on your attire and then you have that big tummy, you know, you are feeling shy. And so you just go to the your wardrobe and then hire a waist, trainer to just bring down that particular. But then it's not going to resolve your problem, because when you are back, your funny stomach will still be there.
Exactly. That is very true.
Exactly. Even now, you have that is even, giving them their, Coca-Cola shape and all of that.
You see? I'm sure women have heard. So please, if you are addicted to it, please minimize its usage so that it doesn't have any adverse effect on your health. Yesterday, I put it on my status. This lady friend of mine, she's a bodybuilder, Mary Omani.
Yeah, I saw that. When you're talking about six pack,
she's
a woman who has six packs. You understand?
Yes. So You see, she's a bodybuilder. And she has that body, you see.
Yeah.
I put it on my status that I want to be like her. Oh, now she's my friend. So as she's achieved flat tummy, it's good as I've had it already.
Are you sure?
I got a lot of comments coming in.
Do you think you can have that 6 packs?
Oh, so my fufu, I eat it not very late in the afternoon. Sometimes I eat only once a day.
Okay.
And that is all that I take the whole day.
All right.
Yes. So I think it's not about the food you digest, but it's about the times you take them too. If you are active, if you exercise afterwards, if you allow it to digest before sleeping, if you are active, like she already mentioned, and if you exercise, I'm sure you'll be able to moderate it.
No, but Chief Priscilla, 6 packs, the infant. 6 packs, the infant.
But my friend has achieved it, so she's my friend. So by association, I also have it now.
Are you sure she was able to disclose the kind of discipline trainer she has?
Oh, she's so disciplined.
Yeah,
She's Ghana's female strongest.
Exactly.
She won that title, and up until now, nobody has taken over.
Yes.
So on that note, I want to say special shout outs to you, Mary O'Malley, my own friend, finest bodybuilder. She has the body. She has the packs and all.
Yeah, it's
but I
easy.
admire discipline and tenacity.
Exactly, yeah.
And so women, if we want to look good, feel good in our skin and be able to wear the dresses that we want to, please actively train. It doesn't. You don't have to train at a gym or sign up for the gym, but in your own way, you can train and then know the kinds of foods that you will take.
Absolutely, just be
Lifestyle.
disciplined. Yes,
Lifestyle.
it should be part of your lifestyle.
Yes,
when to eat, when to train, and when to take in any liquid substance and all of that. Once you are good. You are good with that.
Yes, I think they have heard.
Yeah.
So,
Let's pray to adhere to that.
Oh yes. Health until you get to that point where you have to rely on medication every day.
That is what you
may not understand the full impact.
But why must you wait for that particular point to come in your life where things you may not be fortunate where things may deteriorate, Yeah, so we are praying that our women will listen, with good ears, and then they will work on their body and then stop being overly reliant on these wish trainers.
Yes, so we thank you, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Madam Theodora Inchua, who is the physiotherapy unit at the police headquarters, for coming our way today again with the usage of wish trainers.
You're only deceiving us with the men. Chief is like, no. Yes.
Don't worry, that is what she also likes, so I'm sure that is why they're also doing it for you.
Yeah, but now we have gone beyond the lenses to discover that even if you appear to have flat tummy, we'll have to investigate and see whether it is indeed organic or it is artificial.
We'll get to that.
Absolutely. All right, so it is now time for us to bring you the big conversation on this platform. We mentioned that we are privileged to have with us in the studios this morning by the longest serving female director at the Forensic Science Laboratory of the CID headquarters. But before we finally start our discussion, let me send this big shout outs to Ebenezer Michael Danso Diva. You are also known as Mickey Jr. You are a Ghanaian leading African football journalist. You are with the media and communications team at Confederation of African Football, CAF. You are currently watching us live from Tanzania. And so, Mickey Jr., thank you so much. And big shout outs going out to you for your wonderful job that we are doing with CAF, especially with African football. Right, so this morning I've mentioned that it is a feather in our cap to have with us Assistant Commissioner of Police, Miss Mercy Ejapon, who is the director at the Forensic Science Laboratory of the CID headquarters. She's here to tell us what they do. We mentioned that you'll be surprised with the kind of work that is going on there as you speak now. But then you may not even know that as part of your daily escapades, you just make your way through the Kaukudi area to the 37 hospital. There's a fine facility on the roadside, but you may not know what they do. So our boss is here. She's going to tell us what really transpires as part of their daily activities. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
You're welcome to Safe Start Show.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Let's start our discussion by asking you how your incredible journey in the Ghana Police Service has been.
Okay. First of all, let me say hello to your cherished viewers.
All right.
I was tempted to join into your tummy talk. I'm looking for a place to hide my tummy. Yes, so I joined the service in 2005.
Okay.
And then went through training, the basic training, went into the field for a while to learn the police job.
Yeah.
Then I was commissioned in 2008 from the then Police College, now Academy.
Right.
And then I joined the lab then.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
and then I became the director in 2016.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been almost a decade, yes.
Yeah.
10 years now.
It's
Yeah.
a decade.
Yeah, so madam is the longest serving female director at the Forensic Science Laboratory.
That's great.
Yeah. So ma'am, please walk us through your your mandates at that particular facility?
Yes, so the Forensic Science Laboratory is there to support investigations.
Right.
We provide scientific support, technical support to investigations.
Okay.
So when investigators are about their work and they come across evidence, it is submitted at the lab for analysis and then for us to help them to determine the cases. So it goes right from the crime scene and then through the investigations up to the court,
Yeah.
because even after working, we have to go and testify on the report in court. Yes.
Right,
So
right,
that is what
right.
we do. That's
Right.
that's our basic mandate, to provide scientific and technical support to investigations.
Right. So let's look at how the various sections or departments within the Forensic Science Laboratory. Can you
Okay.
mention a few to us?
So for the laboratory, we have 5 sections.
Okay.
We have the ballistics section.
Okay.
We have the chemistry section, DNA, question document, and then photography.
Okay.
So that is for the forensic lab.
All right.
But I must say that per the unique structure of the Ghana Police Service, there are other scientific support units under the CID.
Okay.
So aside the lab where I head, there is a crime scene management unit,
Okay.
directly under the CID also. And then we have the cyber unit with their digital forensic lab also under the CID. We have the Central Data and Statistical Bureau, CDSB,
Yes,
for
CDSB.
fingerprint. They are also there, yes. So there are other units that also provide scientific support, but
Right.
we have the 5 sections that I have mentioned.
Okay. So we have some videos on our screens. We want you to briefly tell us what they basically do and then where they fall as part
Okay.
of the sections you just mentioned.
All right, so you are currently seeing the DNA section.
Okay.
Yes, we have the DNA section. We started DNA, full DNA in 2011.
Wow.
back
Yes,
as
at 2011. Before they were doing serology,
Okay.
where we tell that, okay, this is human blood, or it's not, or this is goat blood, or it's that. Yeah, but beyond 2011, we are able to identify whose blood it is or whose body fluid it is.
It is.
So
Wow.
that is the DNA section. We've done a lot of work there. I mean, we've generated thousands of profiles.
Yeah.
They assist all cases, murder, homicide, defilement, rape, missing persons. Yeah, so we have been very instrumental in almost every case that
Wow.
you could get any biological evidence for us to examine for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Madam. So I think this is a quick one. You have a DNA session at the forensic unit. Is it upon referral from the police administration, or just anybody at all can walk in and then ask for their body fluids or blood to determine whether it belongs to this person or that?
Okay, yeah. So, per the police structure, everything coming to the lab must pass through the Director General CID.
Okay.
So nobody comes directly to us.
Okay.
Cases go through, because the Director General CID is the chief investigator.
Yes.
And so when you come across evidence, then it is for her to determine where it should go.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so you write through the channel, you write to the Director General CID, and then you are given the opportunity to bring the evidence.
Okay.
And the cases that come there, they are from police investigations
Yes.
and then court.
Yes.
We don't take from individuals.
Okay.
So whatever your issue is, it has to be under police investigation,
Investigation.
or
Okay.
through the court. So if there is a civil case, you take it to court. The court will order for the analysis to be done for you. So that is the channel. Everything should pass through the CID headquarters to the laboratory.
I'm sure it was a question on the minds of a lot of people.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
thought I should
Yes,
ask
yes.
because
Oh, that's
as we are
good.
talking about it, then
yes.
Madam, there's another video showing right now. Can you speak to it?
Yes, so this is the ballistic section.
Okay.
Yes, they deal with firearms.
Yes.
I say I'm afraid of them because they do everything weapon. So
Yeah.
firearms, ammunitions, and ammunition components.
Right.
Yeah, so any case that involves firearm or any ammunition or ammunition component, it is submitted to the lab for examination.
Okay.
Yes, they normally use the comparison microscope to work. So that is what you were seeing before.
Yeah.
Yes, so they will analyze and then be able to tell you whether it was this weapon that fired this ammunition or it's not, and then they do a whole lot of work. So examination of the evidence. Again, that same unit, I mean, like all the other units, they also assist the crime scene unit. I mentioned the crime scene unit directly under the CID. Yeah, so they assist in crime scene investigation. When there are shooting incidences, they go with the crime scene unit to work with them. They are able to determine the trajectory of the weapon or the firearms, how it went through, and it goes a lot to support the narrative around the case. Again, too, for this particular units, they are always present at autopsies that involves shooting incidences, because there is what we call the wound autopsy or wound ballistics. Yeah, so they will want to see the wound and be able to determine whether what is being narrated is a way, because they look at the wound and they're able to tell you how the firing went about or how the projectile entered the body. And so to support the narrative of the story that is going on, the person, was a person shot from behind, was he shot from the front, was he shot by this particular projectile or whatever. Yeah, so they do a whole lot of work in there, just like all the other sections. In a month, in a year, we are getting close to about 200 cases. But these are just cases. For every case, you are having some number of munitions or firearms involved. So you could have a case that could bring you about 50 firearms and ammunition components. You could have one that could bring in one. So depending on what comes in.
Wow.
It's wonderful. You know,
seriously.
The police crime lab, like you mentioned, you see why it is.
Yeah.
Lots of people do not know that it's we even have
such a facility.
But we do have it. And then Madam says that as far back as 2011, we started doing DNA.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
this is what I'm even learning for the first time on this platform. I was thinking that DNA activities began not quite long ago, but it's been over more than a decade, 15 years now.
The lab itself has been in existence for a very long time, very long time. Yeah, but we keep on upgrading our services to that.
And everybody that works there is a police officer.
Yes, and a scientist. Let me add too.
You know, if you want to get there, they have their lab coats and all of that.
The police we are blessed.
Exactly.
We have every aspect or every expertise that you would need in police. And when you go to the forensic laboratory, you would love it there. So Madam here is a scientist, okay?
Absolutely.
Everybody else that works there, they are doing so well.
So well.
We say kudos to you for what you're doing. Because of where you are, lots of people do not know. When we don't come there, we don't see you.
Exactly.
But they are doing so well. So for all the successes we have chalked in our investigations, that has brought us convictions, they are a major part behind it.
So Madam, as part of our evidence collection, to ensure that we don't, have any mishaps in the collection of evidence, how do we bridge the gap between forensic science and then frontline investigators, to ensure that evidence is collected properly?
Yeah, so it's through training. Per the police structure, there is a basic training, and then we even have the in-service training, and then we have the advanced training at officer level, and then we have interactions. So we do that through our engagement with investigators, with field officers. Through all the refresher trainings, we have the opportunity to go to either the detective training school, wherever it's being held, and then we educate them on proper handling of evidence and its storage, so that when it gets to the lab, we are able to make the best use out of it. So we engage them a lot. Police itself has, we have the service instructions. There are about 3 whole sections dedicated to that, that you go in, and so it trains the investigators around. Aside that, that book is quite voluminous, so we have also tried to extract these instructions and then made it easier for them to have access. So we've done these handouts for all the 5 sections that we have circulated across, that you could just pick and look at it, and then you are able to know what to do when you come across any of the evidence you have. Again, to the various experts are available to all investigators. So if you come across anything that you are not sure of, we have our contacts all over that you can call, and the specific experts there could assist you in what to do.
Wow. I think I want to ask this one.
Yeah.
So how do you do your staffing? Like transfers to the forensic lab? Must I be a scientist before I'm posted there? Or I can just be a general
Police officer.
Like I am here, and then I can come there and you put me through training to become better at it. Or I must go to a specific school or have a specific certificate
qualification
before
for
I
you to
come
end.
there.
Yes.
Because I'm sure a lot of people are interested in science.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, I mean, moving forward, we are going science now.
Okay.
I mean, we have 5 sections, and they all have their qualifications.
Sure.
Yes. So in the past, we had interest. If you have the interest, everybody coming in is trained. Okay. But moving forward, technology and other things. So now we are looking at science, those with science background coming in, yes, so that they will fill up the place with the experts. But everybody that comes in, you are given the specific training you need.
So apart from the training you have had.
Yes. So you are trained on the job.
Okay.
And it's not just also on the job. We have a series of training that you have also external trainings outside to be able to make you very sharp in the work you do.
Sure.
So it's the job on the side, and then extra trainings in here with refresher trainings just to make you a very good expert. We welcome all science. Yes, those with a science background, you are welcome, and then we train you to be able to work in the field that you choose to, or we feel is best for you.
That's interesting. Yes, Madam, another quick one. So what other cases? Are you able to do more cases than before? The cases you couldn't track before, you couldn't solve before. Now we see your edifice is improved a lot.
Yeah.
The videos we showed on here, I'm so impressed. I haven't been there in like a year.
Okay.
But from what I'm seeing a lot. And so were there cases you couldn't solve before, but because of how you have improved, how you have managed the place, and so you are able to deal with them now?
Yes, well, in the past, I mean, technology is evolving, and the lab too is also evolving. Yeah, so we are having advanced equipment that enables us to do more than we're able to do. Yes, it builds also the expertise of the experts. Yes, because if you have a very old method of working, it kind of restricts you. But when you're exposed to equipment, state-of-the-art equipment to work with, it builds you up. So we are able to work faster than we used to. And then I think that the environment is becoming friendlier because with technology, the work becomes friendlier. Yeah, so we are able to work fast, and then we are having they are relatively old, but we are making the best use out of them. Yes, and so we are able to work faster and do far more. So it could be the same units that we were having, but we are able to do more in these specific units than we were able to do in some time past.
Wow. But now let's talk about DNA or any drug analysis. What is the current turnaround time when it has got to do with evidence gathering for DNA or drug analysis?
Okay, so we have 5 sections. It could be with any of the sections. Yes, it depends on the case.
All right.
Yeah, we have set our goal to have a turnaround time from 2 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
But we normally suffer some setbacks with logistics here and there, and we are not able to meet targets.
Right, so there are times it goes beyond that.
It goes beyond that. Again, it depends on the case. As I said, you could have one case bringing in, let's say, 1 exhibit, and another case bringing in, let's say, one case just bringing in hundreds of exhibits. It's naturally going to take more time.
That is correct.
Yes, but notwithstanding, we try to work between the 2 to 8 weeks. And if for some reason it's delaying, then the expert must explain why it is delaying, and then in order not for all the cases to suffer time. Yeah, so we work that.
So, Madam, there's a question coming to us from one of our staunch viewers. He's currently watching us from Massachusetts in the United States of America. He's Nana Osei Mensah. Nana Osei Mensah says that please ask the madam if I want to secretly do a DNA test without my wife's consent. How do I go about it? Which part of the body is best for DNA? But I think Madam mentioned that Chief Priscilla, they don't really receive that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, it is for this reason that we don't even take cases directly from people.
Individuals.
Because this is a reference laboratory. Sorry, it is a state laboratory. So we can't have people sneaking in to do their own
private
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, so if you have concerns, then you have to go to court and then the court. And again, you can't adjudicate over your own case.
Exactly.
You can't just go and do something secretly and decide to take a decision. It has to be in there for everybody to. So yeah, that is it.
Yes.
So
now, answer, please. That is your
Yes, so
response.
there is another question
All right.
coming in. We've asked that already, but I'm sure she sent it in before we asked that.
Okay.
I will still ask for you anyway. Nana Kia says that, Madam, well done. You're doing a great work at the forensic lab. But is it open to the general public or only police officers are allowed to use your facility? I think Madam has answered
yes. So in effect, it's open to the general public. You just need to go through the right channel to have access to the place. Yes.
So Nanekia, I'm sure your question has been answered for you. Madam says that individuals cannot walk in there and then ask for DNA or some
forensic analysis.
Yes, forensic analysis to be done for you. It has to come through the Director General CID. So if it is a case that police is working on, then yes, they will refer it to them. If you have any reason at all, then you bring a petition before the Director General CID. Then if she finds it expedient that the forensic lab works on it, then they will refer it to them for them to work on it. So I'm sure, Nanekia, your question has been answered for you. Yes. Do you have more questions?
Yeah, so since we are streaming this show live on Facebook, we have messages coming on our Facebook live stream. Let me seize this opportunity and then read them out and find out if there are some questions that Madam can address or direct them to her. So I'm starting off with the first message coming from Raymond, Dakota Range Rover. Good morning, grateful we are to Christ. Thank you so much, Raymond. Good morning as well. Raymond, Dakota Range Rover says that Sister Priscilla, you have been missed. All right. Good morning, Mami Portia. Good morning, Portia. Looking good, Madam Chief Priest. I believe you are the one she's referring to.
Thank you.
And then Kanyiri. Okay, so Raymond Dakota Range Rover comes back and says that Eastern Regional Police Command, are you cool for resisting the bribe? All right, thank you so much. John Tess says that great program. Kudos, DG Public Affairs Directorate and the entire team. Raymond Dakota is asking a question. He says, if court order for an autopsy, for how long or duration can it take to determine the cause or the case? I believe that's what he's trying to mean. He says that if there's a court order for an autopsy to be conducted, how long is it going to take to determine the cause of that particular death? But I think you've made mention of that. It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
of the case.
and autopsies are done by pathologists.
Pathologists, not
yes,
okay.
In some cases, we only go in to also support what has to be done on the part of investigations.
Right.
As I said, for the ballistic experts, they want to go and see the wound
and then
see whether it fits the narrative that is going on.
All right. So William Addo says that the integrity of the laboratory is paramount. Madam is doing her best. William Addo. All right, thank you so much, Willie. All right, so I believe, Chief Priscilla, cyber-related crimes are taking or are moving by leaps and bounds. Madam, how is the lab preparing to, meet up with this contemporary issues of cyber-related forensics?
All right. The Ghana Police Service is already far ahead in this area. As you know, we have the cyber unit and the child-friendly and digital forensic lab. So they handle all the cyber-related cases. That is not under our outfit or the lab, yes. But we have a whole unit there that is able to handle all these cases. So, and I'm sure it's as far back as very long time ago. Yeah, so they've been on top of the job.
Wow. So let's come to the biggest misconception about the forensic lab. What do you think people, or a lot of people have in their minds that leads to a misconstruing of how the forensic lab ceased to exist? What do you think is made up in their mind that is not really proper? But then you are here to clear the air for them to know that this is what the lab exists to do. Yes. I believe a lot of people who are watching us may have different mentality when it comes to what the forensic science lab. Someone is asking that, can we walk in to conduct DNA? Which of course they don't do that. So, Madam, if you can tell us the biggest misconception people have about the forensic work that you do at the lab.
Yeah, I mean, I would speak about forensic in general. Okay. I mean, people think that forensic science solves every crime instantly and flawlessly.
Yeah.
Like the moment forensic comes in, yes,
The
every
problem is
the
resolved.
problem, but
You
what
do
we
magic.
need to magic, but we don't do magic.
Yeah.
What we all need to understand is that we are part of the whole process. There are investigations going on, and then we are supporting with the analysis of the evidence. So the interpretation of what we come out must fit completely in the whole investigative process. It's not something that you can do in isolation.
Sure.
Yeah, so sometimes you have people coming in and they get surprised when something is negative, you know, because it's like they form in their mind that it should be
has to
positive.
be.
But if it should be positive, why do we still need to test?
Yeah.
Because you are not sure. That is why we need to test. And so when we test, and then we come out with the results. It is for you to interpret it in the full concept of the investigations that you are doing. Mind you, sometimes when it's negative, that is it. And you may need to do further investigations to get, and some time passed. I think we had one case. They brought in somebody, a suspect, that when we did the analysis, that was for DNA, we did the analysis, it was negative. And so there was, oh, the lab has exonerated the person, but this is science. Science is, we have done the test and it's saying it's negative. I think 2 years down the line, they did further investigations and then they found the right offender, if I have to put it that way. And then when we did the analysis, it was positive this time. So we are not there just for the offenders. It's also for the innocent persons. We work to exonerate those who have to be exonerated and then the offenders. So it's just for everybody to face justice.
Wow. Yes, Madam, I understand that with every institution comes challenges. And so walk us through some of the challenges you face at your outfit and how we can come in as individuals, as organizations. I'm sure people watching us may want to partner, they want to come on board because you are doing great at the facility. And so let us know some of your challenges and then how individuals, organizations can come in to help us.
Yeah, you know, the forensic lab is a specialized unit. Yes, and so everything, all the equipment you are seeing, they are capital intensive. Yeah, we need money to buy new equipment and new technologies. You need money to maintain them. And then you need money to buy the materials that you need to use to run them. And police budget alone has not been enough to support us. So I mentioned some setbacks as we work along, that there are times that we don't have the resources to be able, the full complement of all the materials we need to be able to work on the evidence. And when it happens like that, we can't force it. Yes, because these are standard analysis that we need to do. So then that means we have to pause till we get the full complement to work. So our major challenge is funding. We don't have dedicated funding for the operations of the laboratory. And it's a highly cost-intensive area that we need money to run the place. So, I mean, in the past, police is trying, but we need also support from both local and international organizations. We have enjoyed a lot of support over the years. I must mention that a lot of the equipment we have came in 2011 under the EU Ghana Police Project. That in fact, it was a big overhaul of the whole laboratory when they brought us new stuff, equipment, and then even training of the experts and everything to work with. And moving forward, we have been managing on that. We've had the various embassies also coming to our aid. We've had support from the French embassy, the German embassy, the US embassy, a host of them, and even local companies also come into our aid. So we will just call for more support. We just need to. We are looking forward to getting the place running throughout the whole year without any kind of hitch or break in our operations.
Wow. So yes, Madam, I think it's a good thing to reiterate what Madam has said. And so for private individuals, for organizations, both local and internationally, who are watching us right now, we want to partner with the Police Forensic Laboratory. That is a subset of the CID, that is the Criminal Investigation Department. department. They're doing so well. And so you want to help them to aid their work and to make a smoother investigations. And so we will be able to get the analysis right and then get them in time, because time too is a factor.
Yeah.
We need to get them timely so that the investigations will not halt or pause, or there will be a break in it. Please, if you are in that position to help, please fall on the Director General CID, that is Commissioner of Police, Madam Lydia Yakodan. She will open her doors to you, listen to you, and then know how you can come in to help them source the Police Forensic Laboratory app. And so if you are listening to us, you want to help in this direction, please do make your way or find your way to Director General CID, Commissioner of Police, Madam Lydia Yakodan, and she will take it up from there. Thank you for listening.
Okay, if you just tune in, it is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. We are having a big conversation today, and then today it is featuring the director at the Forensic Science Laboratory of the CID headquarters, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Ms. Mercy Ijapon, basically telling us what their mandates are and how they are also, performing their duties to align with that of the Ghana Police Service in the protection of lives and properties and then maintenance of law and order, and the arrest, detection, and the prevention of crime, prosecution of offenders as well. And so, if you have any questions as to what we are discussing today, please do and send them to us via WhatsApp number on your screens, on all our social media platforms, because the event or the show is streaming live on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, on X. We'll do it and ask her before she finally takes leads of us. There are some questions coming in now.
You have some questions.
Absolutely,
okay,
yeah. So the first one is coming from Namiche. Namiche is asking that, as a complainant, must I pay for the services of the lab or it is free? But I think this one is even free, because when you have a case in court and then the court refers the matter to the Forensic Science Lab, I don't think you are going to have. Oh, madam, is there?
No,
any-
yes, so.
Yeah, it's free. I mean, it's part of the investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It comes at no cost to you.
At no cost to you, the investigator or the suspect or the witness. Nobody. Yes, it's just the investigator gathering the evidence and bringing it to the lab.
Okay.
But when cases, we have civil cases,
Right.
Yes.
civil-related cases referred by court. There is a statutory fee that they
Yes,
have
the
to pay.
parties
Yeah,
have
that is.
to.
They have to pay. I mean, the court determines who pays.
Who pays,
Yeah,
okay.
so that is paid directly into the consolidated fund. That is an official state fee charged by
All right. So Namiche, I believe you have received an explanation to your question that if it is a civil case, there are some charges that you pay that is determined by the courts, not the Ghana Police Service. All right. There's another question also coming in. This one is saying that in a country where public pressure often demands quick justice, how does the forensics laboratory balance speed with scientific accuracy without compromising investigations?
Yeah, I mean, we work with standard operating procedures, very strict to that. I mentioned that we don't allow the public to push us in doing what we are not supposed to do.
Yeah.
So we work, I mean, we also know, I mean, in forensic, time is of essence.
Yeah. Time is
of essence, yeah.
We have the golden hour. I mean, you get the evidence at the right time, and they have to be analyzed at the right time. When there are delays, it brings all sorts of confusion in the area.
Yeah.
So we work with strict standard operating procedures. And so I think one of our motto is accuracy and speed.
Accuracy and
Yes,
speed,
accuracy and speed. So we are looking at accuracy and then making sure that we work with speed.
Sure.
Right.
So we don't compromise on any of them at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one says that what happens when crucial forensic evidence is contaminated or improperly handled at a crime scene?
Yeah, evidence is as good as it's collected. So if you don't get us the right evidence, then we are not going to get you the right results. Yes.
Yeah.
So as much as possible, we engage the investigators, and as I mentioned, better ways of handling the exhibits
Yes.
so that they are not compromised, that they are really packaged well, and so we engage them a lot. I mean, I think that it has really improved. In time past, it was quite difficult, some of the evidence that were coming in. But now we are getting very, very good evidence coming in. So I think that the engagement, the training, the awareness creation is really working.
Yielding
So
good
yeah,
results.
so we are doing
Okay,
it.
that's the last question. This one is asking that since we are talking about how important or salient forensic is, what role should universities and research institutions play in advancing forensic science in Ghana?
Yeah, we collaborate a lot with the academia. I mean, they do come on experiential tours at the laboratories. So a lot of the universities now are offering courses in forensic lab, and then we offer the lab for experiential tour.
Sure.
They come in to come and see what the theory they have been. So they come around the lab and we show them the practical aspects of what they are learning. So we have a very good engagement with the universities and then the academia in general. I think that as we grow as a country, it will be good that the academia will also be able to position themselves well to support the work we do with their research analysis, because we are developing cases, we are working on cases that results are needed. But when all the results that we have churned out, if they're able to sit and develop research into them, they'll be able to come out with a lot that will help policy in the country.
Wow. Yes, we have more messages coming in. Those questions were coming from our Facebook Live. This came through our WhatsApp number. And so Nana Ajwa from Hamburg, Germany, is asking that how vulnerable are criminal investigations when crime scenes are crowded, contaminated, or poorly preserved before forensic teams arrive? I think Madam has answered this.
It's always a big issue. I hope we get there sometime. So there's always that thin line of saving lives. So at every crime scene, the life is of utmost importance. So if you're going there, it's for your own personal safety or to save the lives of others if you are trained to do so. Other than that, you don't have any business being at the crime scene or touching pieces of evidence, and some even going to the extent of taking them home as to what they are going to use them for, we don't know. So I hope that this is a good platform to talk to people, that the crime scene is a no-go area for everybody, that you leave the experts to do the work. The crime scene investigators, the first respondents, they'll be there, they will safeguard the evidence and bring it to us to work on.
Wow. So Ajwa from Hamburg, Germany, I'm sure your question has been answered. And for everybody else that has this question, Madam says that you have no business being in the crime scene area if you are not an expert, if you are not a police officer, if you are not mandated by law to be there. So please stay a bit far from the crime scene so that the evidence will not be contaminated in such a way that it cannot be used. Okay, there is another question coming in from Esther Addo. And Esther is saying that, good morning, GH Police TV. The director on your show is very beautiful and brilliant. Wow. Madam says thank you. Why, Esther? Madam says thank you that you say she's beautiful. Indeed, she's beautiful. She's an assistant commissioner of police, not small.
Working on the tummy.
That's a good one there. Okay, so there's another question coming in from our very own Sergeant Felix Kwekudia. And he says, good morning, madam. I am really enjoying the discussion, but I want to find out if there is any procedure or consideration for police officers who want to do DNA without court order.
Why
this question?
This DNA part.
It has become topical. Recent developments.
I think sometime this week I was on the socials and then I read from one of these ladies that she was saying that she thinks DNA must be included at childbirth.
That was I think she's either the women's organizer with the NDC or so. I heard her saying that. There's a bill currently being raised on the floor of Parliament by the honorable member for is it Gomoa East or Gomoa Central? A plus. Where he's really calling for passing into fruition paternity something test where when the women give birth at the hospital there will be a DNA to determine the paternity of that child. And so it has become a serious controversy within our societies where women are of the view that it also goes a long way to demonstrate that the men are not they don't think the men don't see them to be honest or faithful to them. But then I think the woman that we saw in the video was trying to let them know that it's also go a long way to help you identify your real baby. There were instances where
that is what I was going to say. It's not only about thinking that the woman has been dishonest or faithful,
or has cheated
but
or something.
Just so you don't get children swabbed.
Exactly, because there are instances where people have their babies swabbed at hospitals, and so once you give birth, and then there will be an opportunity for you to determine whether you are the rightful owner of the baby. It helps you. for you to know that yes, I'm taking my right child or my right baby home. So we should just go beyond or look at it beyond the angle of just
Yeah,
being
so
dishonest
it's
and
an
all of that.
interesting conversation, and as our lawmakers, we trust them that they should be able to come on board
Exactly,
and then
exactly,
table something. And if it is assented into law, then we can have it. But let Madam answer this one for us, please. Madam, please, Sergeant Felix is asking if police officers can walk into the forensic lab and then ask for DNA test to be done without court order.
Not at all. I mean, this is a forensic process that we are doing in there. These are not when you have doubts about your domestic issues. We have real work going on. I mean, so we don't have anything like that. As I said, if you have doubts, then you go to court. Or you report at any of the DOPSU units here, the domestic violence. It's a domestic violence issue. So when you report, the right thing will be done for you.
Right. So that, I believe that is clear.
Yes, very clear. As daylight.
Yeah.
Clear as daylight.
So if you have your domestic issues, you don't say, well, instead, the lab experts, whilst they are doing their serious work there. Right, so we still have some messages coming in. This one is coming from Detective Corporal Justice Owusu. He says, good morning, this is Detective Corporal Justice Owusu from the Forensic Science Laboratory, Audley Room, watching live. Kudos to our director. She's doing a great job. God bless her. Right, and then Madam Messi says that your dedication and leadership at the laboratory are truly commendable. Thank you for inspiring us to strive for professionalism and excellence in our work. We appreciate all your efforts in keeping the Forensic Science Lab running, and we're looking forward for many years of working and learning from you. This one is coming from the entire Forensic Lab staff to our director. Yes, those are some wonderful messages coming out to you, Madam. All right, so still on our question, Madam, there is a court case unit at the CID headquarters. This year they'll be celebrating 5 years in existence. How is the lab, helping to solve court cases, that have been hunting community societies for years now?
Yeah, I mean, they have revisited some of the evidences that were gathered, and then we've had cause to do some examinations for them. Yeah, I think we've had done some ballistic cases for them, DNA cases, yes. So, I mean, the most important thing is for the evidence to still be in its viable zone, to be able to test it, to be able to be analyzed. Yeah, so once they get the evidence and we are able to analyze, we could furnish them with the necessary information to support their investigation. So we are there, we are there to support them. And we have been supporting the court case unit.
Citizens are watching us live on TV, on Facebook, and TikTok. I want you to give them what they are supposed to do when they happen to witness a serious crime being committed right in front of them as a way of preserving evidence.
Evidence, yes. As I mentioned earlier, I mean, you don't go playing with the evidence. Finding yourself at a scene, it's your personal safety first and the safety of others. Yes, aside that, you leave the evidence for the first respondent or the crime scene investigators to come there and then take the exhibits and then work on them. So we always educate the general public that as much as possible, they should avoid playing around there. I know Ghanaians are a bit curious.
Exactly.
They want to go
the
there and then filming and the rest.
Yeah.
So, but as much as possible, just avoid. And sometimes these could delay or prevent the real experts from working.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's about personal safety first, and then the rest you leave the evidence for the role players to work on them.
Thank you so much, Madam. So the word is so clear. Once you get there, it's about your personal safety first, before allowing experts to take over their mandate. And so please, when you get there, don't be in the hurry, to bring out your phone to film where you end up, destroying rich evidence at a particular scene. All right, so it is still a discussion on the platform today. I've mentioned that we are privileged to have with us on the show today the director of the Forensic Science Laboratory of the CID headquarters, the person of Assistant Commissioner of Police, Miss Mercy Ejepon, telling us what their mandate is. But at this moment, we are going for a quick breather. When you come back, our discussions will continue unabated. It is still Safe Starts. Do stay on. We'll be right back.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider. Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Piao!
Hello.
Hello, Nana Joa.
Hey, only I'm at home, can't you?
What is say?
Namia do more, but on away.
Adumo, a mega yo-yo, with schoolmate.
What's home, can't you?
Hey, it's a said, you say my cookie or Canada.
Wow.
I couldn't be up, and important I'm sure number every week. Company no air pay, and my 4 or Canada. Now, she said, a woman is say, company no bet you at half. Now pay man so you have scanning 80,000 and no sana at
Nana, Madame Fubia could be Canada. Nana name Chamaboga. No say a quina about a good year to man say, Miss Meeting me free Ghana, about the coming more Canada. Oh, no say a mere one in a say company no. Or moving to your sick, or moving to your half, I'm just made to your half. Into the main young woman.
Nana, you to the other. Say, in Paponophobia or Maba. Or Baba Catcher will say, or Canada, and then say, or France, Empo, Abuchim Kuna can be. Now, Catcher will say, Akonaba, Inti, Akonian, agent, or Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and answer Burkina Faso. Inti Faho. Now, when you're on Grata, the Hona will be and over Canada, and answer France, and answer Abuchim Kuna can. Now, Naka Sape, Sinibu, a drop. Hey, you go do back. Or bet you wash it then. Or bet you music now. We can't have a queen in our budget. No, we are. What for so? Or best so it is. I want to suffer the Bermuda. Hey, now, say, but when young for 1 part. Come back to sound one thing now. You can bet my woman, you bet my Obusin, you bet my woman, bet you by your papa. And you are known for Saquon. Let me to Ghana food enough. And to me, I know, Mamma Nindao, Namma Uncle Tossa and Pabonino, and then the Pabonifon, FD. Hello, our cherries.
Welcome back to the studios of GH Police TV. This is still Safe Start. Today we are discussing forensics. It's the Police Forensic Laboratory. It is located at Touch 7 around Kalkudi, the roundabout. And we have in the studios here the beautiful director of the lab, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madame Mercy Ejepon. She's been an instrumental part in helping us with our investigations. And so I'm sure police investigators in and around the country may have come into contact with her one or two times, a couple of times. And for investigators who walk into the lab, I'm sure you may have seen her. She and her team, they are doing marvelously well over there. And the lab has seen so much facelift. And now they are doing lots of cases. Like, they are able to solve more cases than they were before yeah. Because of the improvements that has come in there. We have several items with you, but for now, we have some videos that we are going to be showing to you, and it's very, very beautiful. Madam is going to be speaking to the videos, and so please, Do have a watch. Yes, madam, this video I'm sure we've showed already, but we still want you to reiterate for viewers to know what is happening in these shots, please.
Okay, so this particular one is for document examination.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have the forensic question document unit section that they examine question documents. Question documents are documents that have doubts in them.
Okay.
So there are people who say, okay, we didn't sign this, we signed this.
Okay.
This part of the narration in the document, well, it's not part of it, it's not original, it has been fused in there. Yeah, so every document that is in question, this unit handles them. So they are looking at signatures, they are looking at handwriting, they are looking at document stamp impressions. Yeah, so they do a whole lot of work there. We are getting a lot of cases in land disputes. Yeah, a lot of land related to documents and wills. Yes, and then the bank, the financial documents, that's in checks, and then other bank documents in there. Yeah, and a host of documents. Yeah, so they are very, very vital in the work they do. And I must say that it's a very rare field, and so the unit plays a very major role in the forensic process.
Absolutely.
The unit is doing so well, but you know, because they work behind the scenes, you do not know that this is what they are doing. So you see, I'm sure a lot of questions have come up with documents. Yes, so with wills, like Madam has already mentioned, with land documents, especially in Accra, where we have lots of land disputes. So the person can just come up with some documents, say, these are my documents, I have ownership to the land. And so if there is any dispute in connection with that, the CID boss, that is Director General CID, Commissioner of Police, Ms. Lydia Yakodanko, refers it to them and they are able to work on signatures. Yes, somebody can just
the last time
forge.
ASP Katapo came in and said that at the property fraud unit, there are instances where people forge documents, you know, pretending to be owners of a particular land and sell land to other people and all of that. So I believe in such cases, these documents must be referred to the Forensic Science Lab for verification and all of that. So, you know, that is a wonderful job that they're doing out there.
And then with wills, that is a very sensitive area.
Exactly. You know,
because the person is not even alive anymore to be able to say that this is what I imputed.
Exactly. So how are you able to determine that it was the dead man who really put down this particular will for, you know, the family?
But that is why they are the experts.
Exactly.
So they're able to know that indeed this is coming from the testator himself or herself. So that no scrupulous characters come in to taint it. Yes. And so, madam, we still have some more videos showing.
So this is the chemistry section. The predominant work they do is to test substances that are suspected to be narcotic. I mean, it is one of the most active sections in the lab because
I can understand.
We are working on tons and tons of suspected materials for narcotics. Yes. So they are doing also a great job. So the previous footage is for the narcotic or the chemistry section. So we test, and so all the cases that you are hearing, the success stories.
Today, for instance,
we have one story.
So the lab, we have to test the substance and tell the court that indeed it is a narcotic substance. And you know, one major drug that is worrying Ghana is cannabis. Yes, so we are getting a lot of that. Last year we had to examine exhibits to the tune of about 5.5 tons of cannabis. And this is just the plant material. We are also having this national issue of mixing these narcotics with even food substances. So they are mixing them with alcohol, with biscuits, with toffees, with what, and in the past, it's becoming alarming. So I mean, we are using this opportunity to tell them
very busy,
very busy.
The chemistry session.
Yes. In the past, you have these being done at these illegal bars, but going forward, we are seeing a lot of these substances in sealed bottles. So at first they walk in these illegal bars to take them, but now we are having packages in sealed bottles. So it's like everybody is at risk. You have to be careful what you consume. So we are working on cannabis, cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, a host of narcotic substances. And so we want everybody to be careful in what they take in. And then with also the emergence of the synthetic opioids, the tramadol and the pretended Yes,
Unim red.
Yes, we are seeing a whole lot of that, and with that, we work closely with the FDA because these things are not narcotics, but then they're against the Public Health Act.
Yes.
So we work closely with the DLEUs and then FDA to be able to get prosecutions on that.
Wow. It's wholesome.
Yeah,
This discussion, I so love it.
Yeah.
I think we should be
I've
bringing
learned a
Madam
lot.
back.
Oh yes.
More often too.
Exactly.
Yes, because we often do not see it, so we don't actually pay much attention to it. That they are the force behind all the convictions that we see.
Yeah.
That when investigations are run smoothly and we get prosecutors to have their work done effectively, we need to have all of these done. There are the forces behind.
Exactly.
The work behind the scenes, so you don't usually see them.
Someone
But
was
they
asking
do
me
so
that,
well.
I've been following your media statements for years now, and anytime there is a press statement on a particular arrest with narcotics, you guys use suspected to be Indian hemp.
Yes.
And I tell them that yes, because it must be subjected to forensic science laboratory,
Exactly.
to be tested. And so if you are watching us, my friend, this is the kind of work that goes into
Yes.
it being suspected to be Indian hemp. It must be tested and verified by lab experts before it to be accepted in courts. So that is what the chemistry section at the lab, that's what they do. Just to test these varieties of narcotic drugs, and then for them to have that evidence and to aid prosecution in courts. And so it is a wonderful job that they are doing.
Sure.
Yes, in fact, today I have learned a lot on this
yes,
platform.
of course,
Seriously,
I have
learned a lot.
I have.
And it's so soothing and so refreshing to be a police officer at this moment. Once you have scientists who are police officers and they are working assiduously to ensure that crime is fought to the barest minimum.
Yes.
Yeah. So someone will say that in Ghana, the Ghana Police Service, like Bedem was here. He said, so there is every profession in the Ghana Police Service. Everybody that you may not even think about, becoming a police officer is there, and you are doing divergent, roles or performing different roles as police officers. Yes, it is fantastic.
Wow. Yes, Madam. So before you go away, we want to find out your vision for the unit in the coming years. What do you want to see the forensic lab grow into? What do you want to see the forensic lab do more in the near future?
Yeah, so our vision is in line with the Ghana Police Service vision to become a world-class laboratory that is well-resourced and capable of meeting the forensic needs of Ghanaians and even beyond.
Sure.
Yes, I mean, in spite of even the challenges we've been through, we've done a number of cases for other African countries.
Oh.
Yes, we've
So
provided...
we're able to serve our own people and
to serve others. Wow. Yes, so we've done cases for Liberia in the past, Gambia, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, lots of them, Togo, different forensic services to them. So we are looking forward to be that world-class laboratory that we are able to meet the demands of the country and even beyond. Yes.
Wow.
Okay. I think we have some messages coming in before Madam finally take leave of us. Let me read them out to her. This one is saying that this one is coming from Ken. He says, "Good morning, Madam. Per what I'm hearing from this discussion, most of the success stories of the Ghana Police Service comes from this unit. Well done, Madam. The administration needs to promote you more and more." All right, Ken. And then Kwado is also asking, please, are forensic laboratory procedures confidential? Kwado wants to know.
Yes, they are confidential.
Exactly,
I mean, what we release is the report, and the report is a representation of what we have done.
Exactly.
Now, the processes go through strict standard operating procedures.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right. So, Kwado, it is indeed confidential. As the director has said, there is a report that will be released, but then it to be for the court consumption and all of that. All right, so these are the questions these are the comments.
So there are more comments coming in. This is Kofi GH. He says he's watching us live from Ashalaja inside Amasaman.
On Facebook.
Yes. So there's another coming from Jennifer Achao. She's saying, Madam, you are doing exceptionally well this morning.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Jennifer. Madam says thank you. And this is from D. Sheriff Khan Owusu. He says, ACP Miss Mercy Japan is really on top of her job. She's very astute and adept with her work. She's definitely leading a good team at the laboratory. She deserves more commendation and accolades.
No. Let them double your mics for you. Let them double your mics for you so that you can say it louder.
Yes. Thank you, Sherry, for coming in with that one. And this is coming from Christian in Japan. He says he's watching live from Germany. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Okay, Christian.
Good morning to you,
good morning to you too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sharif has come in with another one. He says the police commander is clearly on top of her job. The police service needs to throw more light on her and her team at the laboratory. Kudos to her and her team. Yes. I'm sure the administration has heard, and so we'll work on that. Sheriff. Okay, Sheriff is coming in with another one. He says, please, someone wants to know how he or she can join the laboratory after training as a recruit. Oh, Sheriff, you may have joined in late.
Yes.
Madam says that you must have some science background.
Absolutely.
Apart from the training you have in science, when you come, you'll be trained both on the job and then the side as well, so that it can fit into the system that is there. You have 5 sessions, and so the area where you fall, apart from the training, the certificates, the schools you have gone to, that is not enough. They'll take you through training. And so, yes, you're a police officer, you have training in science. When you come, we still train you to fit into the system so that you can work together with them. And so, Sheriff, I'm sure your question is answered. That is all the questions I have.
Yeah, to add to that, Sheriff, so we have both the external recruitment and the internal recruitment.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's open to all, provided you fit in the qualification, then you are recruited into the lab.
Right. I believe this is where time will allow us to end our discussion with the director for the Forensic Science Laboratory. Unfortunately, there are questions coming in, but then I think, as Chief Priscilla, you said, director must be brought back.
Of course,
on the show again.
Madam has to come back.
Because I believe Ghanaians are beginning to understand and don't know the kind of work being done at the laboratory. They are falling in love with it. Yeah, so we'll just keep them educated on what the Ghana Police Service represents. And so, thank you so much, Madam. We are exceedingly grateful for your visit today on the show. We believe that that always your doors are open. So we'll come back to you again, and then we'll certainly bring you back for us to discuss other issues related to Forensic Science Laboratory. All right. So there is this message coming in again. Okay, so this one is from Kokwado. I've asked that, he wants to know whether the forensic laboratory procedures are confidential. Yes, so Ken has, yes. So Ken has said that from what Madam is doing, she must be promoted by the police administration more and more. Yes. So that one has been read as well.
One good turn deserves another for the work she and her team are doing.
Exactly.
I'm sure the police administration has taken cognizance of their work. And then, so Kweku, Ado, right?
Yeah, Ken,
Ado. Yes. We've heard.
So a big shout out once again going out to Forensic Science Laboratory staff for their tuning in watching us live.
Madam would like to send her.
Exactly.
I want to thank my team. I have a dynamic team. I want to say a very big thank you to them for the good work they are doing. Yeah, they are doing exceptionally well. Yes, so well. We are just a staff of about 30.
Wow.
And we are doing wonders for the whole country.
So much wonders.
I want to appreciate them a lot for the good work, and then they should keep up the good work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also to the general public, I want to thank them again for the support for the Ghana Police Service and then our work at the Forensic Lab. One thing I want to also talk about is some trend that is developing. Of late, we are getting a lot of stray bullet cases. People are innocently in their homes, and then you see these projectiles entering. It's very dangerous. So I want to send a message across to the general public that they should be careful with the weapons that they have. People have license to own weapons, some don't have. But whatever it is, make sure that you don't go about using the weapon in a way that will put somebody in danger. Yes, it's not that the people are targeted. It's the careless use of the weapon that is putting everybody at risk. It's becoming too many of the cases. Last year we had about 11 of such cases. I can't imagine you be on your bed and before you realize a bullet has entered your room. Yes, so everybody should be careful with the weapon that they are. If you don't have it, make sure you are trained to handle that, or get a professional trainer to help you on that.
Once again, Madam, we are exceedingly grateful for your visits on the show today. We have promised that you will certainly be brought back for us to have more discussions on this. But then we want to stand on this particular platform and also send big shout outs to the dynamic policewoman, Chief Inspector Frema Fiakwi as well. Greetings to you, and then big shout outs to you for the wonderful job that you guys are doing. And so that is all for our conversation today. We are going for another break. When we come back, we'll have the birthday wish on the Safe Start Show. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back.
crashes or accidents are of great worry to everyone. In view of this, we need to be alert on things that brings about accidents on our roads, leading to deaths of our loved ones. It is of this reason that Traffic Orientation Show on GH Police TV seek to teach, educate all road users, being it drivers, riders, pedestrians, on the rules and regulations and road traffic as to reduce road accident. Make time to watch Traffic Orientation Show every day on GH Police TV as we bring you more insight on road traffic related issues. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362 and other digital channels. On Traffic Orientation Show, we say drive safely, arrive alive.
Akwanhyia eye akwansidie edema obi biara ne senti esese yetwe yadwen ekọ enniema enam so ema akwanhyia edi epra ene ewo ebei eso ne senti GH Police TV ahyehye dwumadi a lidin ene ka kwan so nkyekere Traffic Orientation Show ede ebrel ewo dwumadi so yedi etufo na ya kyerɛkyerɛw enniema ene mmra ahodo a esese wo ehu ewo yen ekwan no eso enunti jebre de hwɛ dwumadi yi da biada ewo GH Police TV so a esan so ewo DSTV channel 362 so na ya fansua de emfa ensi ka kwanhyia ano ekwan. Wa wubu ekwan so mmra so police adwumakuo no abie yani a yede ehwew eni a yede ehwew eye mfonitwa afidie a police adwumakuo no ede asisi akwantempon so na yede hwe enema ekoso ewo yen akwantempon no eso enam dwumadie so ebema ye maamenom se omukọ adwom a omo ebeba fie asomdwe mu yem papa nom ebekọ adwuma abafie asomdwe mu afe ya manso ebekọ suku na omo aba efie asomdwe mu Traffic GH twiwo hyenye na faje wo nkwa piao.
All right, well, welcome back from that break and thanks for staying with us. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. It is now time for us to celebrate and then, have fun with some incredible folks who are having a wonderful day today because it is their birth month. And so we are starting off our birthday wish with the first happy birthday wish going out to Divisional Officer 1, Theresa Afuakwa. You are with the Greater Accra Regional Staff. You are the Greater Accra Regional Staff Officer of the Ghana National Fire Service. This message is coming from ADO1 Odame Gregory, Greater Accra Regional Fire Police Coordinator. And his message is that may the good Lord continue to shower his blessings upon your life, madam. So it is a happy birthday wish to Divisional Officer 1, Theresa Afuakwa. You are the staff officer at the Greater Accra Regional area for the Ghana National Fire Service. Do have a fabulous day, madam. All right, so next birthday wish going out again to, it is indeed a belated one. So it's a belated happy birthday to Detective Chief Inspector Patrick Ejay Asamoah. You are a district CID at the Achimota Mile 7 Police Station. This one is coming from your commander, DSP, Mr. Kingsley Kanda, Crime Officer ASP, Miss Rose Enima, Chief Inspector or Chief Efriye, Sergeant AEC, and the entire personnel of Achimota Mile 7 District Command. And so it's a belated happy birthday to you, Detective Chief Inspector Patrick Ejay Asamoah, District CID, Achimota Mile 7. The message is that you have been nothing short of amazing all these number of years we've worked together. Your passion, love for self and the people around you, tact and intellect brings some touch of light to our lives. We couldn't have asked for a better team member, Kwejo. So belated happy birthday to you, Detective Chief Inspector Patrick Ejay Asamoah. Do have a wonderful week. All right, so it is still a birthday wish on the Safe Start Show. This is a happy birthday going out to Detective Policewoman Chief Inspector Mavis Osei Amwakun. You are with the Kotubabi District CID. The message is coming from your lovely children, your sister, and your mother, and all your loved ones as well. Their message is that the Lord has done you well, and we can only be thankful. Rest roundabout. We pray for you, Ajua Brago. So happy birthday to you, Detective Policewoman Chief Inspector Mavis Osei Amwakon. You are a CID at the Kotobabi District Police Station. Do have a wonderful day. Auntie May, you deserve it, you know. It is another happy birthday wish going out to Policewoman Sergeant Francisca Ejapoma Boatin, also known as Grandma. Oh, Chief Inspector, our very own Grandma.
Our very own driver.
The only brave, confident, and then cocky bus driver.
She drives the buses like it's
you know,
just
she does that as if there's nothing at stake, you know, like nobody's business, you know.
She does it so well.
Yes, so
and she's
today,
a long distance driver.
She can drive from here to Ouagadougou, to Niamey, to Freetown, to Johannesburg, everywhere.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
seasoned and experienced.
You know, she took
driver.
us to Akwitia.
Akwitia in the by-election, right?
She drives so well.
Absolutely, you know.
Yes.
She's
so indeed
today,
our grandma.
We are celebrating Grandma. Policewoman Sergeant Francisca Ejapoma Boatin. You are with the Transport Department at the Police Headquarters. So this message is coming from Sergeant Boatin, our very own, and then all of us at the Public Affairs Directorate. Our message is that we are wishing you continued greatness, good health, and many more years of impact and inspiration. Grandma, do have a fabulous day. We are waiting or we are standing by for the party, you know. You can't leave us out, you know, in this particular celebration. That is you, Policewoman Sergeant Francisca Ejapoma Boatin, Grandma in your shot. All right. So it is still a birthday wish. So this one is a birthday in advance to our very own brother, who is here to give us a confirmation to the birthday location, you know. So it's a happy birthday to my very own brother, General Sergeant Yusuf Brima, GH Police Television. This one is coming from your wife, Ma Habiba, and all of us at GH Police Television, your friends and family at the Central MTD as well. And their message is that may the Almighty Allah continue to guide and guard your ways. So it's a happy birthday in advance to General Sergeant Yusuf Brima, GH Police Television. Do have a wonderful day tomorrow, sir. Right. Another happy birthday wish going out to this effervescent and stunning policewoman, Detective Policewoman Sergeant Lydia Loco. You are with the Central Registry. This one is coming from Chief Inspector Bridget Babanao, the entire Central Registry Office, friends and family. Their message is that may your day be as gorgeous as you are. Indeed, you look so phenomenal. You know, happy birthday to you, nice woman, Detective Policewoman Sergeant Lydia Loco.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
very beautiful. Yes. We have more birthday wishes coming in, and this one is also going out to to happy birthday to General Corporal Raymond Amingba Azenyika.
Yeah.
Wow. You are with the Estate
Papa Ray,
Unit.
yes.
Papa Ray. You are with the Estate Unit, National Police Headquarters. This is coming from your very own brother, Sergeant Boite Boatin. And he says that may you receive strength from above to accomplish your dreams. Cheers to greatness, General Corporal Raymond Amingba Azenyika. Wow. Happy birthday to you, Raymond. Yes, wow. So this is going out to this beautiful policewoman here. She's Policewoman Lance Corporal Anita Gbada from the Enya MTTD. This is coming from General Constable Frimponya Wakowa. And he says he's wishing you continued greatness, good health, and many more years of impact and inspiration. Happy birthday, beautiful Policewoman Lance Corporal Anita Gbada of Enya MTTD. Okay, so more birthday wishes coming in, and this is going out to General Constable Dakwa Solomon Adofo, who is with the National CIT. Okay, so this is coming from General Constable Frimponya Akuwa and all the Rocky men of 2025. They are saying that may the good Lord answer all your prayers and make his face continue to shine upon your life. Happy birthday, General Constable Dakwa Solomon Adofo. You are with the National CIT. Wow. Okay, so a belated happy birthday going out to Policewoman Constable Felicia Jan of Accra Central MTTD. And the message is coming from Sergeant Brima, GH Police TV, Chief DK, Inspector Kisi, Sergeant Amma, Sergeant James, and Lance Corporal Achampon, all of the Accra Central MTTD Enforcement Investigations Office. And their message is simple, that they say that may your days be long and blessed. Belated happy birthday, Policeman Constable Felicia Jan of Accra Central MTTD. Yes, more birthday wishes coming in to our colleagues. This one is going out to happy birthday to General Constable Ohenekwachi Theophilus. You are with Winneba Station. Yes. This is coming from your friend, General Constable Frimponya Wakuwa, and all the Rocky men of 2025. and they are saying that God bless you with long life and prosperity. Happy birthday, General Constable Henekwachi Theophilus. Okay, so do we have more birthday wishes coming in?
I think that is all.
Okay, so there are a few ones that were also sent our way, which we'll be doing. So this one is going out to policewoman. Yes, so this is policewoman Constable Mavis Nyangba of Joaso District Police Command. She's in the Ashanti South region. Okay, so policewoman Constable Mavis Nyangba, and the message is that may all the lines align in your favor. Have a blissful birthday, Mavis. And this is coming from Chief Inspector Osei Japon of Police Headquarters. Happy birthday to you. There is another one also tripping in, and this is coming from a Police Chief Inspector with the Amasaman District Operations. Yes, Amasaman Divisional Operations Unit. So Chief Inspector Frederick Opoku of Amasaman Divisional Operations Unit is saying a happy birthday to his lovely wife, Abigail Ofosia Ado of Spicy Atta GH. Yes, and the message is, cheers to another trip around the sun, wifey. You bring so much sunshine to our family. The children and I couldn't have asked for a better mother and wife. Happy birthday to an amazing woman who keeps changing the narrative. Abigail, this is coming from your lovely husband, Chief Inspector Frederick Opoku of Amasaman Divisional Operations Unit. Happy birthday. It's a belated one, of course. Yes.
Right.
Do you have any more?
Yes, I have some, I think, two wishes to make. And this birthday wish is coming from my very own brother, who works at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Mr. John Oko Yati. In fact, they are twins, and so Oko and Akwete. So Oko Yati, you are wishing your 11-year-old daughter, Eliora Na Yale Yati, who is a student at the Crystal Heights International School, grade 6. Today, Eliora, you are turning 11 years old, and so this one is a birthday wish coming from your dad, Mr. John Okoyati, and then your mother, Mrs. Naomi Yati. They are sending lots of love to you. Grow up to become a superstar, and then may you receive intelligence from our Lord Jesus Christ, to aid you in your academic journey. So happy birthday going out to you, Eliora Na Yale Yati. You are with the Crystal Heights International School, grade 6. Today, you are 11 years old. Again, another happy birthday going out to the 1-year-old daughter of our very own sister, policewoman Constable Helena Ankwanwa Donto. Today, Yazel Abna Odra Ado. You are 1 year old today. And so your mother, Helena Donto, is wishing you a happy birthday, little Yazel Abna Odra Ado, as you are growing up.
Helena needs to come and explain to us how she came by that name, Yazel.
In fact, when the name was sent to me, I was even struggling to come to terms to how it even came up, you understand?
Wow.
But then, as you know, the husband must also explain this particular name as well, because he also has a hand in it as well.
Yes, but this is our own baby.
Very
our Public Affairs Directorate baby.
Yeah.
Yes, we were here with your mom when she was pregnant with you. And so we wish you the very best on your first birthday. Grow to be large, and then impact society. Yazel. This
so
name,
that is
I must go look for the meaning.
Mr. Ado, you'll have to come back and come and explain to us where the name Yazel came about and then give us its significance and all of that.
Yes.
And so it is the first birthday going out to this little one. As Chief Priscilla has said, your very own sister Helena Donto. When she was pregnant, we all say the kind of moments she went through and all of that. And so today we are thankful to God for granting her peace and then this wonderful baby as well. So we celebrate you grow up to become a wonderful girl. Little Ado. All right. So that is all with our birthday wish.
So we that's all for our birthday wishes. Yes, but we have some shout outs going out to Lian Aboko Tete of Ashongman. She's watching us right now. And so yes, Lian, we say thank you for watching. We see you and thank you. Always stay tuned into Police TV. This is the only place where you can have all your authentic news when it comes to security matters. If you don't find it from here, it means it is not authentic.
Exactly. Another big shout out going out to our wonderful police officers who work at the police hospital. Policewoman Inspector Jennifer Edubuan Jelo. You are with the psychiatry units of the police hospital. And then the Raleigh DSP Theodora Ntiwa, head of physiotherapy units at the same facility.
My very own friend.
Exactly.
I love her so much.
I know, right? Yeah. And then the big shout out going out to Policewoman Chief Inspector Faustina Ifia Nunekweku, head of public affairs units at the same facility, and then Policewoman Corporal Millicent Ano as well. Also a member at the Public Affairs Unit as well. And then any other individual at the police hospital, we are so grateful for your collaboration and support all this while.
Yes.
And then to the Medical Director, Commissioner of Police, Dr. Samuel Otunyakun as well. Dr. Rafik Mahama as well. And then all the wonderful guys there, you know, for the support and all of that. Chief Islam.
Yes, we have more dedications going out too. This one is special to me. The entire personnel and staff of Asokwa Police
In the Ashanti region?
In the Ashanti region.
Oh, okay.
They watch us every morning, especially to my soul sister, Detective Policewoman Inspector Mariama Aliwuri.
Okay.
Because of her, the entire people,
They are tuning.
personnel of Asokwa watch us every morning.
Wow.
And so yes,
Big shout out
to
to
you,
you.
Policewoman Inspector Mariama Aliwuri,
All right.
and to every other person at Asokwa, to Lillian Yabwa. Yes, you are watching us right now. Ajwa, thank you. Every morning you stay tuned into GH Police TV and you watch us. We know you love us and we love you right back. Thank you to you, Mariama, and all the personnel of Asokwa Police Station.
All right. So this is where time will permit us to bring an end to today's edition of Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. I believe you've learned a lot, where we had the privilege to host the director at the Forensic Science Laboratory of the CID headquarters to basically tell us what their mandates are. Personally, I've learned a lot, you know, by way of all their sections and then what they do to aid evidence gathering in the prosecution of criminal offenders. So we believe that over time, she'll be brought back to still come and then, you know, demystify or explain what their mandates go deeper into prosecution as well. We are sending big gratitude to the calm, steady, and composed bellwether of the Ghana Police Service, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohunu, and his sedulous members of the Ghana of the Police Management Board, the PUMA members. Again, a whooping gratitude going out to the Director General Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace, and Sir Akrofi, who is flanked by her abled Lieutenant, DSP, Mr. Richmond, Mensa Staff Officer, and then Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mrs. Angela Kumi, in charge social media, and then every other Tom, Dick, and Harry who work at the Public Affairs Directorate for the wonderful support and the job done so far. The technical team, the producer, everybody as well. We are grateful for this successful edition. Until we come your way again on Friday with a camouflaged Friday edition of the Safe Start Show. Keep enjoying the rest of our programs on the platform. Once again, I'm Sergeant Yao Boaiti Boatin, your host, and I was supported by my senior colleague, the Metalson policewoman,
Chief Inspector Priscilla and Chroma Pepra. Before we go, special shout outs to Chief Inspector George Wellington Apre and then Policewoman Inspector Joyce Afakoma Ejare of the Police Depot. Yes, Clinic, Police Depot Clinic. You guys are doing wonderfully well. We have heard reports of you. You are doing so well with the patients that strong. Yes. You are doing so well. Uncle Wellington.
Yes, we see you.
Special shout outs to you and to all the team at the Police Depot Clinic. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned in for the rest of our programs. Do not go away. Thank you.
Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.